Hey everyone, I'm very excited to be starting a new series on the channel. That is, of course, Babylon 5, as you can surmise by the title and thumbnail and all that. This show has come highly recommended to me for a long time now, and I'm finally ready to just dive right into something that is big. I don't know if I'm ready, actually. We're doing the Star Trek. The Star Trek will always be the focus for the channel. I'm going to try to do close to an episode a week of Babylon 5, but we're just going to see how it goes. So please bear with me. It's going to be a long and very not rushed, comfortable watch through for me, and I'm not going to stress myself out over it. I'm just going to do what I can to enjoy it and keep my own sanity. So anyways, this is the first episode that we'll be watching. It's called The Gathering. Quite a few people have told me that this is the episode I need to watch first. It's also the first episode here on the platform that I'm watching it on, which is Apple TV. I was able to purchase the whole series for $30, which is a very, very good deal. It was on sale. And so we're just going to watch The Gathering first, and I think probably just go in order. I'll make sure we go in the right order, but The Gathering is, I believe, the pilot episode. So it's an hour and a half or so. It's a long episode. So let's get to it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please try not to spoil anything for the future of Babylon 5. I'd like to go into this series as spoiler-free as possible, as fresh as possible. That's going to be the best experience for me and for all of you guys as well. I know you'll be excited to share things, but we can talk about things as we come, but not before that. And yeah, let's do it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the comments.
It began in the Earth year 2257. Babylon 5 was our last best hope for peace. And species from different worlds could live side by side. Babylon 5 was the last of the Babylon stations.
Okay, interesting. Instead of like the Enterprise going out and meeting different people and species, they're going to come to us on the Babylon 5 as a hub area. Reminds me of Mass Effect, the Citadel.
Garibaldi, what's up?
Looking for the commander.
Last I heard, he was checking out a tourist problem. And no, I don't know what he meant, so don't ask.
I wouldn't. You know the rules about crossing species.
What are you, a bigot or something?
Obviously, you've never met an Arnassian before. After they finish, they eat their meat.
I see there are new alien species names that I'm going to have to try to remember. Arnassian.
Commander Sinclair, Lita Alexander.
A pleasure. It's about time Earth Central sent us a telepath. Can I see your identicard? Everything seems to be in order. Thanks.
I'm just taking in the sights right now. Just trying to tell myself it's not Star Trek and it's something new.
No unauthorized mind scans, and you'll keep a log of all business dealings you're hired to monitor. You're cleared for access to the casino, but gambling is strictly off limits.
Well, that's no fun. Just kidding. I don't like gambling.
Besides, gambling's never interested me.
Okay. Well, if she's a telepath, then yeah, gambling, I guess she can't partake, because it would be cheating.
I'll talk to him, but get a backup team outside staff. I'm unarmed. There's only one way in or out of Babylon 5, back the way you came. You made a mistake, but no one's been hurt yet. And I'll guarantee you safe passage off the station.
Seems logical. Well handled.
See, if you ever come within 50 clicks of this station again, we'll blow you out of the sky. Come on, I'll show you to your quarters.
So I'll be interested to learn exactly what this space... I mean, people come and go from the space station, but, like, what kinds of people? For what purposes? There's probably countless possibilities. The people who work here, what do they do?
I understand that the supply ship sent by my government is not being allowed to dock.
They won't submit to a weapons search.
This is outrageous!
No weapons allowed. No dust.
The Norn regime is dedicated to peace.
Except for a few planets out on the fringe who say you've invaded them.
Mm.
If it makes you feel any better, I could send them a fruit basket.
Narns.
Cut through the alien sector here.
Gas masks. Alien sector. Do they do they breathe a different kind of air?
Our living quarters are set up to handle every possible form of life. We can customize the atmosphere, even adjust the rotation of some sectors to vary the gravity.
Very impressive.
Indeed.
I've heard that all 4 alien governments have ambassadors here.
Almost. The 4th arrives in 2 days. Your quarters are that way. Turn to the right.
Why is it called Babylon 5?
Babylons 1, 2, and 3 were sabotaged and destroyed. Number 4 vanished without a trace 24 hours after becoming operational. To this day, no one knows what happened to it.
Oh, a mystery for later, perhaps. The only one and the last. I wonder why they won't build any more.
He should be here in about 48 hours.
Earth Central sent me everything they have on the Vorlons, and it's not much. To date, no human has ever seen a Vorlon.
Biomaintenance, he is still adjusting the atmosphere for his living quarters. High level of methane, sulfur, CO2.
Sounds nasty.
When Ambassador Kosh arrives, we'll finally have representatives from all 4 of the major alien governments on board. This is what we have been working toward from day 1. Let's not mess it up now.
4 major alien governments. That's their spaceship? It's a beetle. I'm guessing there's more than 4 alien species, but the 4 major governments.
Now entering green level. Please stand by.
Who's this little guy? The music is pretty, and this is pretty.
Ambassador Delenn.
Notice the waves, each moving in its own order, unchanging. But drop in a single stone and see how the pattern changes. Everything around it is altered.
It's a Japanese stone garden.
On my world, there are books about the power of one mind to change the universe, but none say it as clearly as this. I look forward to meeting a Vorlon. I've heard much about them that is strange.
Like what?
Such as?
Do you not have files on the Vorlons?
How much do you have?
More than you, it would seem. It's all classified. Here is a copy of everything I have.
That'll be very useful. Thank you.
I mean, the war between us has been over for almost 10 years.
You know everything about your stone garden. You have not spent nearly enough time looking at it. Good day.
So her race and the humans were at war until 10 years ago?
Confirm incoming ship.
So far, I'm really loving the designs of all the different ships and the makeup for the different alien races.
Ambassador Kosh, 2 days early. I was afraid he was going to pull something like this. Get me the commander, fast! And let's just hope nothing else goes wrong.
About time.
Sorry, I was delayed.
Did someone get shot?
Hi.
Hi. I thought you weren't due back in this sector for another week. Just in time for the reception. I'll tell you all about it when you arrive.
Actually, I was thinking about something a little more intimate. On my way, I picked up some carnelian bed sheets. They're supposed to be completely frictionless.
Oh my. Oh my. Frictionless bed sheets. I never thought I would need something like that in my life. I'm not really sure about that.
I have reconsidered. I have told our captain to submit to your weapon search.
Are you feeling all right, Ambassador?
Couldn't be better. See you at the reception then. Good eating to you, Lieutenant Commander.
He might be up to something, I don't know. He's skipping away, I'm so confused. That is some hair. That's some hair. Crazy hair. Is that some sort of ape back there?
Londo.
What? Not now, please. I'm busy. Come on now. You're a security chief. Shouldn't you be out securing something?
I'm securing you. The new ambassador arrived early.
Mr. Garibaldi, I'm a very busy man. There. I've almost finished working out my new system. Garibaldi.
No, you don't. Not again.
Come on, Garibaldi. I know there's an adventurer lurking inside. My system will work. We'll take them together.
System? It doesn't sound like anything that's by the rules.
Look, I'd love to stay, but I have things to do. Be a good ambassador and promise you'll be at Docking Bay 9 in 2 hours.
What else have I got to do? I'm broke.
I couldn't help overhearing this system of yours. It's a sure thing.
Oh no.
All it requires is a little backing, Mr.
Delvarno.
Delvarno.
I love all the plants that they have in here.
We need to take possession of the spare parts no later than the 15th. Can you deliver by then?
Absolutely.
He's thinking he can't deliver any sooner than the 22nd.
That's what I meant to say. 22nd.
So this is her job here.
We can make the 15th. It's just that I would have to pay the workers more.
Done. See you on the 15th.
If he actually holds up his end of the bargain.
I'm going to find the guy that thought up the idea of running telepaths to businessmen, and I'm going to kill him.
Honey, I just knew you were going to say that.
It's like, you don't got to tell me, bud.
May I speak to you for a moment?
Of course.
His whole demeanor is just so changed since the first scene that we saw him.
We have no telepaths among my people. I am empowered to compensate you quite handsomely for your genetic background. The process would be either a direct mating, you and I, or a donation of vital cells from which we could clone a replicant.
Oh.
Would you prefer to be conscious or unconscious during the mating?
Oh my god.
I would prefer conscious, but I don't know what your pleasure threshold is.
What? She didn't even get to say anything to it yet. Now this ship looks like a plant. We had a beetle, and now we have a plant.
The Vorlon ship is on approach to Bay 9.
On my way.
Interesting, the camouflage colors, as if it were in a jungle, but it's in space, so doesn't really work for the purpose of camouflage, I guess just decorative.
Momentary power loss. Please stand by.
Suspicious timing, okay. Is that the Vorlon? Oh. Oh, you look strange.
There was a problem with the tube. Did you get Londo?
He was supposed to meet me right here.
Station alert.
Oh my god.
The Vorlon has been killed?
That's an environment suit. We'll open it here and the air will kill him.
Could be dead already. I can't tell through this thing.
Oh, that's not his face. That's a suit. It's the guy who came on the Beetle.
How much longer?
I think.
We just got a reply from the Vorlon High Command. They insist that the ambassador's encounter suit cannot be removed for security reasons.
But that's insane.
So they can't treat... we can't treat him. Why are they so secretive with their appearance?
The doctor, you're bound by a vow of confidentiality, and that's good enough for me.
And to do no harm.
I don't want any record of what goes on in there.
Jeff.
I take full responsibility. Just do what you have to, Ben.
We were talking the other day about how nobody's seen a Vorlon before. According to legend, one human did see a Vorlon.
He
turned to stone.
Crazy? Oh. Vorlon, Gorgon... Maybe don't peer directly into the light like that. Reminds me of Star Trek TOS episode. Is there in truth no beauty? One of my favorites.
Who's handling the investigation?
My security chief, Michael Garibaldi.
Is that wise?
I have every confidence in Mr. Garibaldi, Senator.
I hope you're right.
So what's the program?
I need you to find out where everyone was during the 5-minute period between the time the ambassador docked and we found him.
But the power went out.
And check the transport tube. It malfunctioned and kept me from getting to Bay 9 until it was too late. Maybe just a coincidence.
I don't think so. I don't think it's a coincidence.
You've been up almost 36 hours. You better get some rest while you can.
I love all the plants.
I let myself in.
She got them sheets.
This isn't a good time.
I know. Let me make it better.
She got those frictionless sheets. Got to put those to the test.
Confirmed presence of foreign compound. Prognosis, terminal.
Ooh, poison or something. So much for getting some sleep.
I just finished my test on the ambassador. Jeff, it looks like poison.
Can you counteract it?
Not without knowing which poison was used. Life signs are dropping 5% every hour. The ambassador will be dead in less than 24 hours.
Okay, so we have time. We have some time.
As of now, no one enters or leaves Babylon 5.
Okay, lockdown.
Who was the only one of us missing from the welcome party when Kosh arrived? Lando Molari. What better way to prop up a fading empire than to start a war?
What would you suggest?
An alliance between our governments. Can you imagine what we could achieve together?
I can. Which is why it must never be allowed to happen. As former slaves of that government, you would seize any opportunity to raise a force against them.
We were never slaves.
Thank you for coming, Ambassador.
Ah! You're even worse than the Centauri. You had the Earth's alliance on its knees. One more stroke and you would have defeated them.
We had our reasons.
Okay.
Frightened old fools with no vision or the will.
What is she doing? It's like a force choke thing?
You will swear that you will never again mention the Great Council in my presence. I suggest you leave now.
I gave you a chance for greatness and you threw it away.
So these guys don't seem to really care for peace. They're throwing a lot of information out at me right now. The relationships between the different species, their pasts.
Can I buy you a drink?
Okay, why didn't you show up, Londo?
Where were you when the ambassador's ship was docking?
I don't think I like the tone of your question, Mr. Garibaldi.
It's a fair question, though. A necessary one.
I was in the casino.
I thought you were out of money.
A man named Del Varner offered to cover my bets.
Oh, he did it to keep him there. He's in on it, that Varner guy.
He's right there in the Czech court. The new telepath. I saw her talking to Varner shortly after you left. Do you know why I am here? To grovel before your wonderful Earth Alliance, in the hopes of attaching ourselves to your destiny. What are those fish called on your planet that attach themselves to sharks?
Barnacles?
Remoras.
Oh, barnacles aren't fish.
We were pretty good sharks ourselves once. There was a time when this whole quadrant belonged to us. What are we now? My God, man. We've become a tourist attraction. Anything else?
No.
Feels like there are quite a few people that aren't really too content with peace. Not the way it is right now.
Ben, come on in. You look exhausted.
I've been taking stims to stay alert.
Nobody's getting any sleep around here lately, huh?
Well, how about some coffee?
Fresh ground coffee?
I brought along some seedlings when the station went operational last year. I get enough for a couple of pots every few months.
Oh, wow.
Against regs, I know. And if you report me, you can't have any.
I didn't see a thing.
So coffee is a rarity. A luxury.
I've done everything I can for Ambassador Kosh, but he's slipping away. One person knows exactly what happened. Ambassador Kosh.
No, the Vorlons would never allow Kosh to be scanned. They'd rather let him die first.
That's why we won't tell him. If we screw up, it's only on our heads.
Which will end up on a silver platter, right?
But it could stop a war.
Do you know what my first job was straight out of Earth Force training? Mars Colony Security. If you wanted a promotion, you had to pay off the sector captain. I refused. When Jeff came in, he promised that if I'd stop feeling sorry for myself and fight within the rules, he'd make sure I got promoted. I haven't broken the rules in a long time, Doctor.
What about your coffee?
I'm about due. Count me in.
I can't think of anyone I'd rather have alongside when we face court-martial.
Oh, lovely.
We still have to talk her into it.
Do you know what the penalties are for unauthorized mind scan?
Oh, that's what they meant by scan. A mind scan.
I could be thrown out of the Psi Corps.
If the ambassador dies, the Vorlons will retaliate. This station is their first logical target. Thousands would die.
I mean, maybe. I don't know why, but maybe the Vorlons planned all this themselves. Like they wanted a reason to start a war. I don't know.
What are the odds he'll remember the contact?
I don't think he'll have any memory of your scan.
Turns out one alibi I checked out doesn't hold up. Whose? Yours. The tube's access record shows no indication of the malfunction you mentioned.
What? Someone's trying to set us up?
Computer records, or there was no malfunction.
What do you think?
I don't know yet.
I'd hate for us to end up on opposite sides of an investigation.
So would I, Commander.
Okay, here's that beetle again.
I can't see him through this encounter suit.
Just do what you can.
So he did see the Vorlons' physical appearance, right? This also reminds me of Journey to Babel.
Here goes.
It's opening. Is it supposed to do that? Is she gonna stick her bare hand in there?
Welcome to Babylon 5.
Well, it's gotta be a shapeshifter then. Oh. It's gotta be a shapeshifter. That wasn't him. What happened to her? Just too much.
Can you hear me?
Too much mental strain?
Poison. Who poisoned the ambassador?
Speak of the devil.
He's the one. He tried to kill the ambassador.
Ooh.
I saw it. I saw it.
Ooh, so we still don't know who it really is.
How's Ambassador Kosh doing?
We're working on a counter-agent now.
Commander Sinclair, Vorlon government. They've asked that the investigation be taken out of your hands for reasons of conflict of interest.
It makes sense.
Lieutenant Commander Takashima, you will take Commander Sinclair's place on the council.
With all due respect, Senator, I object.
Ask that you set aside your personal feelings.
All right, I'll do my best.
What are her feelings?
Nothing we can do without compromising the neutrality of Babylon 5.
Babylon 5 out.
Well, you can't expect us to stand here and do nothing while they railroad you.
The safety of Babylon 5 is more important than any one member of her crew.
The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few or the one. So they seem to... She was very, adamant that she saw him poison that ambassador. But they seem to not want to believe that right away. So they've all known each other for a while. Good friends, I assume. All right, so what is your role in all this, Varner? Are you the shapeshifter? She was talking to him, they said. So maybe he
Del Varner.
planned...
It's me, Eric. Remember?
Okay, someone else got shot. Oh. He switched. Oh, that light and sound is him changing.
We have heard that there was a witness.
Yes and no. The information is second-hand.
Given that the information about the location of the poison proved accurate, it seems strange that you would question the rest of the story. Ambassador Malari, do you have any questions?
No.
I'm not sure he was even listening.
You said you were finally able to analyze the poison. What kind was it?
Fluorescein only comes from one system that I'm aware of, the Damocles sector.
Were you aware that the commander's woman recently returned from a trading expedition to the Damocles sector?
Mm.
Damn it! Leave Carolyn out of this.
No further questions.
Well, whoever's setting him up has done a really good job.
I don't trust telepaths. Never have, never will. And I've seen her a lot with Del Varner, the one who kept Londo from attending the reception.
Yeah, look at that guy.
And something else. Varner promised to back Londo's bets at the casino, then backed out. And apparently Varner's been heavily in debt. He couldn't have paid Londo's debts if he wanted to. It just doesn't add up.
It wasn't Varner.
Then I think it's about time you had a little talk with Mr. Varner.
I would like to discuss your vote with you.
The Babylon 5 Advisory Council is hereby reconvened. Ambassador Jakar, you wish to make a motion?
There's a long history of animosity between some of our member races.
Yep.
This is more properly a matter for a true court of law. I therefore move that Commander Sinclair be remanded for transport to the Vorlon homeworld. Stand trial on the charge of attempted murder.
He is scheming something.
It must be voted upon. Representative of the Norn regime, I vote yes.
The Earth Alliance votes no.
He talked to the Centauri guys, so...
The Minbari Federation abstains.
The Centauri Republic
Votes yes.
votes yes.
Deadlock, Ambassador.
But there is a fifth vote to be heard from. The leaders of the Vorlon Empire, which makes the vote 3-2. Deportation is to take place within 12 hours.
Gosh, this is all very complicated, and I can't figure out what's going on.
Hey, Chief Michael Garibaldi, I'd like to talk to you.
Whose room were they in?
Over here.
Oh, Varner. Yep.
I'll have an exact time of death for you in about an hour.
Varner was the key to the whole thing.
Varner himself didn't have anything to do with it.
And there is a counter agent to the poison.
How long?
6, maybe 7 hours.
Cutting it close.
I thought you said Kosh only had another 10 hours left.
I did.
Don't make any mistakes, Ben.
Yeah. Only got one shot at this.
Maybe you got the wrong man for this job after all.
Michael, I picked you because you're right for the job. Do what you have to. Just nail whoever's responsible.
Ambassador, you are upset.
Doesn't take a telepath.
Damn it,
to see
Delenn, how
that.
can you do this to him?
Hmm?
My God, you didn't even vote in his favor at the council meeting. I thought Jeff was your friend.
So this is the Sheets lady, right?
I have my orders on the matter of Commander Sinclair. I'm here strictly to observe.
Observe what?
God, I suspect everybody to be involved. Like everybody, they're doing a good job at making you like question everyone, and just not really have a good handle on exactly who's involved and how and why and.
There's been a complication.
Complication? What? What? She was talking to Varner. Are they all in on it?
We've lost contact with a maintenance bot we sent to check on a drop in oxygen.
Get a repair crew out there, find out what's going on.
Mr. Garibaldi, you know I have the greatest respect for your Commander Sinclair.
You sure have a funny way of showing it, Ambassador.
Yes, the vote.
But the Norn.
You see, Jakar came to me. I had no choice. My cooperation in return for evidence. Certain atrocities were committed by my grandfather. And if it were to get out...
So he blackmailed him.
For what it's worth, Mr. Garibaldi, I'm sorry. I had no idea he contacted the Vorlon homeworld.
And if you had known, would you have done anything different?
Probably not. Nope.
No, I'm afraid not. Your Commander Sinclair is a good man. I would hate to lose him. This is my weakness, my failure, and I'm sorry.
I believe him. I don't think he's part of this scheme.
Thanks.
So, the Vorlock, whatever, the Norn, he told this telepath lady that there was a problem. I wonder if it's that they are have a way to counteract the poison. But how would he know that? Like, that's not really something that they're telling. They're making known that they're, you know, doing all this because they're not supposed to. Watch out. So is there like someone on the inside?
Give me a ship, turn me loose with nobody at risk but myself, that's fine. If I get in trouble, I'll stay and fight it out. But here, because I'm supposed to represent Earth.
That doesn't mean letting them crucify you.
What?
You were on the line, and you never told me.
Oh. He was on the front lines. Traumatic. Maybe something he wants to forget about.
We all knew it was a suicide mission. They came at us out of nowhere. We never had a chance.
How did he survive?
My team was blown out of the sky in less than a minute. And I figured if I was going to die, I'd take some of them with me. The last thing I remember is hurtling toward that cruiser. My God, so big.
How the heck did he survive?
I guess I blacked out from the acceleration. When I came to 24 hours later, the cruiser was gone. He told me the war was over. The Minbari had surrendered.
Because of the line.
We didn't stop them, they stopped themselves. And I wish to hell I knew why.
Anyone with enough guts to go on the line doesn't have to prove anything.
My whole team was wiped out. I can't let that happen again.
He probably has survivor's guilt too.
Are you going along with this out of guilt?
Mm-hmm.
Carolyn, I have a responsibility.
To lead. Just do what you think is right.
Man, there's so much potential with this show. I'm super excited.
Where are you going?
To get some answers.
Like we got Mr. Sinclair's like backstory here, tied with the Mbari ambassador. So much history that they're like teasing, and I'd love to really get into that, dig deep and learn.
You saw Delvana at the casino after the ambassador was attacked.
Isn't that what I said?
I don't trust you, lady.
According to the autopsy of
What is she
Vanna's
doing?
body, he's been dead for nearly 36 hours.
What is she doing?
What are you doing? Stop! You'll kill him!
Yep. They cannot let... Yep. Okay. Can't let him wake up. Because then he'll say what really happened. Oh. Okay, now... Okay. Now I'm confused.
Ben, the ambassador. I think I got to him in time. Someone please tell me what the hell is going on around here?
Nobody knows. It's crazy. It's a madhouse. A madhouse. So the shapeshifter doesn't need to kill to shapeshift. It just so happened that the previous two victims were killed, but Lita was not.
Repair crew found this stuck to the hull of Blue 5, Level B.
Looks like a transport of some kind.
Is that the Beetle?
Maintenance found another body. Ben says he's been dead at least 16 hours, but according to a couple of his co-workers, they say they saw him just recently.
Mm-hmm. Starting to put the pieces together, guys?
You and Garibaldi better get down here. There's something you should see.
Now what?
His last job took him to the Antari sector for a changeling net. Pretty neat trick.
Changeling nets are outlawed in every civilized sector.
Oh, so it's a piece of technology.
A system like this would have to put out a lot of energy.
Here it is. Got it. Red 12, level 7A.
All right, seal off the area.
Better take a recorder. The way things are going, you may need a witness.
Thanks.
Good call, good call. Those guys are cool.
We're registering an energy surge at the jump point.
Is it an army?
I think the commander's ride is here.
It's the Vorlon police. They come to pick up their prisoner.
Status on tracking.
10 meters to your right. It's moving again.
It's moving? Are they tracking the actual... Well, oh, they're tracking the device. The device is on the person.
There it is.
Mike! Mike!
Oh no. Garibaldi down.
Black jacket. Caught most of it. Go on.
Go after him. What was that? It's her. What is she doing here?
Wait here! Keep an eye on him! I'll be alright. Lieutenant Commander, the Vorlon captain is demanding return of Commander Sinclair for
He's
transport to
busy.
homeworld.
If we could broadcast that signal to the Vorlon ship.
I'm on it.
As you can see, he's a little busy.
Tell him to get stuffed. Activate defensive grid.
Tell him to get stuffed. Is that what she said? Gotta do the roll. It's definitely necessary. Oh, how'd that... Okay. Okay, I think you got him. Oh, maybe not. Oh! Is that his true form?
Vorlon weapon systems powering up. They're locking onto us and preparing to fire.
Let them see what's going on.
Why did you do it?
There is a hole in your mind.
Oh my god. He's wired.
Oh.
Seal off this section!
Not with you inside.
Damn it, do it!
Ooh. Oh, close one.
Station shifting, Helmets taking the beach. We're losing stability.
I wonder if the ambassador knew about any of this.
15-degree rotation. Station's tearing itself apart from the inside.
Go to manual. Starboard stabilizers. 10-second burst. 12-degree rotation.
-2. -1. 0, we're back in position.
That was cool.
This little breach of security isn't going to affect my Christmas bonus, is it?
But what?
Do you need anything?
Coffee and aspirin. Lots and lots of aspirin.
I feel like they're gonna leave me with a lot of questions. What about the Norn guy? Was he in on this, or was he just a disgruntled...
Calm down and you have to go.
You could come with me, Jeff. We could pull our savings and buy a bigger ship. We could blow this place.
I'll think about it.
Well, it won't take too long. I'll wait, but not forever.
So she's just like a girlfriend, basically?
How's Michael?
Resting. What about the station?
Holding together.
Good.
And this
You
guy?
can tell the Volons that Ambassador Kosh is out of critical.
Good.
May I speak with you?
Please. Yes. Can you give us any context to any of this?
I regret that a Minbari was responsible for all this sadness.
You can't be responsible for the actions of every one of your race, Dylan.
But there is something I can do. A full record of his travels.
Just what did you see when you looked inside that suit?
There are moments in your life when everything crystallizes and the whole world reshapes itself. I have looked upon the face of a Volon, and nothing is the same anymore.
Okay. Is that good or bad?
You wanted to see me, Commander?
Thought you might like to join me in a toast before the reception.
To the future. I'm pleased that the Vorlons have dropped all charges against you. Have you learned anything more about him?
Yes. Seems he belonged to a branch of the Minbari warrior caste who split from their government after the war.
That explains why he would want to disrupt Babylon 5 and our mutual goal of peace.
Uh-huh. Is that really your goal?
Surprised you didn't ask about Delvarner. And apparently he spent a lot of time working for your government. His last entry spoke of a big payoff for bringing a changeling net across the border. I believe the assassin was brought here on your supply ship.
So he was involved?
Sheer speculation, Commander. You have no proof.
That's right.
But?
I should be on my way.
One more thing. During the war, I was in my world's warrior class.
Commendable. But what does that have to do with...
With nanotechnology? Like the one you just swallowed in that drink. It's a location transmitter.
Got my eye on you.
My friends in my warrior caste have this frequency.
This is an outrage.
If you ever endanger this station again, my people will find you, and the results will be most unpleasant.
Oh!
There we were, a fleet so large.
He's telling that story again.
Beep beep.
Beep beep. He knows about it too.
Who can figure a species like that? Beep beep.
Think they'll ever find that transmitter you slipped your car?
No, because there isn't one.
There isn't?
I figured if there were a transmitter, sooner or later they'd find it and remove it. But if I just told them there was, they'd keep looking. Indefinitely.
Okay.
Things they'll do to him trying to find a transmitter that's not there?
Yes.
Poor guy.
There are some days I just love this job.
Not that he wouldn't deserve it. So I'm not sure why the Norn and Mbari were working together.
Will you all please join me in welcoming to Babylon 5 our final representative, Ambassador Kosh of the Vorlon Empire.
Cool. Happy ending. But there's more.
You left the reception.
Just before he died, the Minbari assassin looked at me and said, "There is a hole in your mind."
Oh yeah, he did say that.
Nothing you need worry about.
Maybe. There's a 24-hour period in my life that I can't account for.
Oh yeah.
You wouldn't be holding anything out on me, would you, old friend?
Maybe they captured him.
I would never tell you anything that was not in your best interest.
We'll talk about this again one of these days.
There's something I've been wondering. Why Babylon 5? Why build another?
Plain old human stubbornness, I guess. When something we value is destroyed, we rebuild it. That, as our poet Tennyson once said, is the goal. To strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield.
A poet? There once was a man from Nantucket.
You've been talking to Garibaldi again, haven't you?
Yes. How did you know?
Oh, just a wild guess.
This is Lieutenant Commander Laurel Takashima. Babylon 5 is open for business.
Okay. I am super intrigued. I'm down for more of that. I am excited for the future of more of this series. I feel like there's still some things that I'm not exactly clear on, and that might be by design. Obviously, there's still a lot of things to learn about Sinclair's past and what happened with the Mbari, and I'm sorry if I'm saying their name wrong. It's kind of hard when I don't see it spelled out, but what happened with him during the war when he lost that 24 hours? How did he survive? I suspect they abducted him, maybe did something to his brain. Why did the Mbari surrender right when they had won? Was their goal achieved during those 24 hours somehow, and we still don't know what it is? I like that there seems to be an interesting and complicated history between these different species of alien races and the humans. Peace is something that a lot of people are striving for. That's the goal of Babylon 5. Not everybody is going to be on board with that. Definitely there are some hard feelings, like with the Centauri guy. How his species seems to be like a former shadow of their glory that they had previously. And the ambassador of the Centauri people, as well as probably others of his race, are, have some feelings about that. Definitely. The Norn also, there's probably some from there and from the Mbari that don't want peace, that would rather conquer, and instead of having this mutual standing amongst each other, would want to like rise to the top, rise above some of the other species in order to strengthen themselves, to have like the security of having like power over others. Obviously, there's a lot of distrust between these different peoples coming together. I like all the characters so far. I don't trust the other ambassadors 100%, but I don't think that they're villains. I don't think they have bad intentions. I think they have complicated feelings about things, and might not always be in agreement with each other, might not always get along, but I feel like this cast of characters has the potential to be really, really interesting and entertaining. I get a kick out of the Norn guy. He's kind of like got a flair to him that's very intriguing And then the Mbari lady, I really like her. I feel like she's gonna be maybe one of my favorite characters. I'm not really sure. Garibaldi, Michael Garibaldi is great. He's the security guy. So yeah, I think we got a really good taste of a little bit of everything. A really, really good pilot episode to where we can kind of see the kind of problems that we might be dealing with in the future. We got a taste of what Babylon 5 is, what its purpose is, a lot of its personality. It's a bustling place. Lots of people will be coming and going. I really liked the different alien sections where they have like the atmosphere and the gravity to be comfortable and livable for all kinds of different people. And we got a little taste of each of the characters that are going to play a major role in this story. The only thing I'm really questioning is what was in it for the Norn to help this particular Mbari. Was it for money? Are they do they have the same goal? What was the goal of this Mbari? He wanted to start a war? Did he have something against the Earth people specifically, and that's why he went after Sinclair? Did he not believe in the vision of Babylon 5 and he just wanted to blow it up? Maybe a little bit of all of that. How much was this Norn ambassador involved in all of that? And for what reasons? I'm not sure, but it's okay if there are things that I'm not really understanding right off the bat, because it's going to take me a while to learn about the world, and I'm sure things will be revealed. So don't feel the need to explain everything to me or to tell me things that will help me make sense of something that is going to be revealed down the line. Like, definitely don't do that. Don't spoil. And just let me be a little bit lost. That's fine. I'm really looking forward to uncovering everything and slowly understanding things as I go through. That's one of the things that I really enjoy. Until the next episode, I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys are excited to go on a new adventure with me into Babylon 5, and I will see you guys in the next episode. So please leave me your comment. Let me know what you think. Tell me how you feel about Babylon 5 as a whole. If you're excited, when did you first watch Babylon 5? Are you watching it for the first time with me? Let me know, and catch you guys for the next one. Bye!